Okay, get ready for this, because this is one of the wildest things astronomers have ever found. We're talking about a cosmic fugitive, a monster on the absolute run.
So first, imagine a monster. A monster with the mass of 10 million of our suns. Not 1 million, not 5, 10 million. We're talking about a beast so heavy, it literally bends space and time around it. A true heavyweight champion of the universe.
Now imagine that monster is moving. And I don't mean just drifting along. No, it's rocketing through the empty void at a mind-shattering 2.2 million miles per hour. That's not just fast. That kind of speed for something that massive shouldn't even be possible.
To give you some perspective, that's fast enough to get from New York to LA in like the blink of an eye. Literally less than a second. It's completely insane. And here's the kicker.
This isn't science fiction. It's not some computer simulation or a wild guess someone made. This is real. NASA's most powerful telescope just actually found it, and it's changing everything we thought we knew.
So let's get into the hard evidence. What is this thing? Well, they've officially named it Webb's Cosmic Fugitive.
And you heard that right. This is the first ever confirmed runaway supermassive black hole. We are literally witnessing the discovery of a whole new type of cosmic object. A monster that got kicked out of its own home and is now just wandering through the darkness all by itself.
And look, this isn't some shaky claim. The proof comes from the James Webb Space Telescope, our best eye on the universe. The discovery was so big it got published in the astrophysical journal Letters. They confirmed it by spotting its supersonic bow shock, basically the wake it leaves as it tears through space. The science here is absolutely solid.
But this is where the story takes a really incredible turn. Because this monster, this force of destruction, it's also an engine of creation. It's a truly beautiful paradox. So on one hand, yeah, it's this unbelievable tearing force, powerful enough to get shot out of its own galaxy. But on the other hand, it's not just destroying things, it's creating. As it flies, it is leaving a trail of newborn stars behind it, like cosmic breadcrumbs marking its path.
And we're not talking about a little puff of stars here. This trail of creation is 200,000 light years long. That is twice the diameter of our entire Milky Way galaxy. It's this unbelievable scar of new life left in the wake of a runaway monster.
So how is this even happening, right? Well, as this black hole just plows through the thin gas that exists between galaxies, it's creating this massive supersonic wave in front of it, a bow shock. And that shock wave is squeezing the gas so hard that it collapses and bursts into new stars. It's a perfect example of how the universe can turn absolute violence into creation.
So that begs the really big question. How does a monster weighing 10 million suns get thrown clear out of its own galaxy? Well, the answer seems to be a game of galactic pinball, on a scale that's almost impossible to imagine. So astronomers think it went down like this. First, you get 3 massive galaxies, all colliding at once. Their giant black holes at the center get pulled into this totally chaotic gravitational dance. Then, 2 of them basically gang up on the third one, and bam, they slingshot it out into the void at that insane speed we were talking about.
And you know, here's where it starts to get a little bit unsettling. This probably isn't a one-off. Astronomers are now thinking that there could be millions of these cosmic fugitives just wandering silently and invisibly between the galaxies. We've only just found the first one. So what would happen if one got near us? Okay, don't panic. This one is hundreds of millions of light years away. But if a runaway like this did wander into our cosmic neighborhood, the gravitational chaos would be catastrophic. It could fling planets out of their orbits and totally reshape our little corner of the universe. Which really leaves us with one final, kind of chilling thought. With potentially millions of these things hurtling through the darkness, are we in the way? The universe is playing pinball with monsters. We're just now starting to realize it. So make sure you subscribe to channel name, before one of them heads our way.